All right, so I decided to record this video for all the online coaches out there that are like me as far as feeling frustrated, burnt out, and just fed up with the social media platforms that have us continue to have to post content every single day, and sometimes multiple times a day. We're talking Instagram right here, so I'm gonna use that as an example, but this really goes for any of those other platforms that you gotta stay consistent on publishing every day and sometimes multiple times a day. I mean, Facebook, they're saying now you gotta post like 5 times a day, which is crazy. And the return on that, as you well know, probably not really worth the time. So what I decided to do, and that's what I wanna share with you here today, is how I actually did the opposite. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and focus on an evergreen channel. And the evergreen channel is this one right here that you're watching this on, and that is YouTube. And how we've been able to get 50 to 100 email leads a day consistently, and in some cases, as much as 200 emails a day. Leads, qualified leads, people that are interested in our services. And what I wanna do here is I wanna share it with you on my little handy dandy little whiteboard. And yeah, I got a little creative with some different colors here. I got the pink marker here today out. But this is what I want to cover with you because I think it'll help you. And let me know in the comments right now if you have ever felt or are feeling burnt out. Let me know that in the comments, or if it's just me. And if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure you've felt that. So here's what I want to do. I want to break this down and show you exactly what we're doing. So this way here, we don't have to post every single day on a platform and put up like 5 reels a day or 2 reels a day or even 1 reel a day. It's work. This here, we can do 1 video a week. We can do 3 videos a week if we want to. And I'll kind of walk you through this process. All right. But the cool thing is even if I say, okay, I'm going to post 3 videos a week, there's videos that I've posted that are over 8 months old that are still bringing in leads every single day here on this platform on YouTube. Why? Because people are finding our videos because YouTube is suggesting them. I just actually had this happen to me the other day, and it was a perfect example. Is I started to do a little bit of research on this topic, on something, that I was looking into. And I think it was fitness, right? I was looking for, like, I'm over 50, so I was looking at that stuff. Well, wouldn't you know it that, like, I got suggested a video that was published 2 years ago the next morning when I opened up my YouTube app, and then I clicked on it and I watched it and it was pretty good. And guess what? I became a subscriber. And then guess what? I started to watch more of his videos. Now I'm in his world. All right, so that's how it works. Now on Instagram, you tell me, when's the last time that's happened? It doesn't really happen. All right, and the ROI on an Instagram post is so small. Like, I've seen people that have 100,000 plus followers and they're getting like 25 likes. Not even comments, they're getting likes. All right, so let's get into it. So the very first thing that we are focusing on is evergreen content. But what we need to understand is the YouTube algorithm. We need to understand how it works. And really how it works is the title is everything. The title is everything, meaning it is going to signal the algorithm to find your audience. So in this video right here, yes, it is not built to go viral. That's the one thing I do want to be clear on. I am not going after viral videos. I'm going after reaching the audience that I want to serve. Right now, I am creating this video for online coaches that are frustrated or burnt out with Instagram. That's who it's calling to. Now, if this video gets 200 views, 500 views, 1,000 views, that's totally fine. Why? Because those are the right people. I know that if you're watching this, you're probably an online coach. All right, so that's what we need to understand. So depending on what market you're in or what niche you're in, we have to signal the audience. We have to come up with a title that is compelling, but also that signals the audience, all right? And actually, let me just say this, I do have a free resource. I have 10 titles. I call these outlier titles, titles that have really performed well. There's like some curiosity baked in there, some compelling statements. If you want those, just comment hooks down below. Comment hooks down below, and I'll send you that title hooks swipe file, and I'll give you multiple examples in multiple niches that you can adapt to your videos. Because I think after we get done here, you're gonna want to create some videos for YouTube and start using this strategy. So that's really, really important. So if you want that, just put hooks in the comments and I'll send it to you. Now, let's get into the video itself. So here's the title signal, that's the video. We're gonna now build the video with a great hook. In the very beginning, the first 10 to 30 seconds, we need to hook the viewer. We need to let them know that this thing is what they clicked on and it's what's going to help them. And we also want them to stick around. So that's why that hook is there. The next thing is the content. It's gotta be valuable. It doesn't have to be like revolutionary, but it has to help that person either realize something or be able to apply something. So for this video right now, this is the meat of the content that I'm doing right now. Well, I'm hoping by the end of this, you go ahead, you download our little guide here, our little swipe file, and then you create some videos. So this way here, you can start taking advantage of this. And then I want you to message me and go, Scott, that was amazing. Thanks so much for sharing that. That's what I'm doing right here, right? I'm getting you to raise your hand also because you're going to be, number one, watching the video, and then from there, the CTA. And that's basically what I just did. I did it a little bit earlier. You might have noticed that. So the CTA, the call to action, the lead magnet. What's the lead magnet in this case? It's my hooks guide. If you want that hooks guide, you will comment down below and then I will send it to you. I'll actually send you a link. It'll go to a landing page. That landing page will have enter your name and email address to get it. You know how it works. And then from there, I'm gonna give it to you in the follow-up email. And then I'm gonna have you on my list and I am going to follow up with more information about how you can do this and how you can get more leads 24/7, 365 without having to be on social media for 24/7, 365, right? So that's the lead magnet piece. Now, one thing I will say about the lead magnet, it has to be something that pertains to your strategy, your framework, whatever you teach. So what we teach is this right here. Now, this is, again, a 10,000 foot view, but we could spend a whole bunch of time talking about how to craft a really good title that signals your audience and also gets people to watch or want to watch. And then from there, we can talk about the hook. We can talk about the content. We can talk about calls to action. We can talk about the lead magnet. We can talk about like how important that lead magnet is. Like right now, the very first thing that you need to implement this is a good title. So what did I do? I created a lead magnet that signals that that's the thing you need. And then you're going to, if you want it, you're going to comment. And then from there, I'm also getting another benefit from this strategy. And that is I'm getting a comment from you. I'm not automating this, by the way, either. We're not automating this. This here, when I send you that link, it's going to be either myself or my son, who's also part of this channel and part of this brand. All right. So we're going to send that to you. We're going to manually send that to you. We're not going to automate that. That's where a lot of people want to automate it. No, we're not automating that right now. Don't need to. Because also we want to see who is responding. We might have a question that comes in and we'll respond back to them. That's building that relationship. That's building that know, like, and trust, which is another huge component to make this all work. So this right here, the lead magnet, you probably already know what that is. You probably already have one. But this is the time to ask yourself, do I have a lead magnet that will genuinely help my people, right? My audience, will it help them get a result? And for me, if I get this right here right for you, you're going to get results. Even if you get a video that gets 100 views, but yet you apply this part of the strategy and then you get some comments coming in saying like, yeah, I want that lead magnet. You're going to be like, Scott, holy crap, it worked. I got 2 leads from a video that I posted. And oh my gosh, like 3 months later, I got 5 leads and they're constantly coming in from all of these different, videos that I posted, because that's how it compounds. That's what Instagram does not do, by the way. All right. So lead magnet, they comment, I go ahead and reply to that comment, send them a link to the landing page, and then they become an email lead. And this right here is exactly what we've been doing now for over 12 months on this brand. We've built over, I think it's over 11,000 right now that are active on our email list. But as you all know, you get people on your list and you get people to unsubscribe. We've probably collected over 15,000. And over the last year, we've kept 11,000, which is pretty good. So not too bad. But this here is something that anyone can apply. And this is the cool thing. And this is what I want you to focus on. Evergreen assets. That's what we are building. Like I said, we have videos on this channel right now that are getting new comments every day of videos that are 6 months, 4 months, 8 months old. And they just keep coming in. So imagine that for your second. You create a video following this process, you get a good video that signals your audience, you go ahead and you put out some really good content. Obviously, you hook them in with what you're gonna teach them or what you're gonna share with them. Then you have a call to action in there. From there, you're going to drive them to comment, and then that's going to get them to say that they want to raise their hand, they want the lead magnet, and then from there, they're on our email list. And then it's up to us to build that trust with them and get them to know, like, and trust us by delivering on the promise, delivering on what we are all about, and helping them, genuinely helping them. So my goal right now, and Scotty's goal, my son, is to help online coaches like yourself implement this and start getting that steady flow of leads without paid ads, by the way. Yeah, without paid ads. And it's been working really well for us. We've got some clients that have implemented, and we've got a guy in the fitness space who he implemented this with his first video, and he got over 30 to 50 emails within the first, I believe it was 48 hours. So imagine that. And that's just that first 48 hours. Keep in mind that this stuff here, when you create an asset, is gonna work for you 24/7, 365. Now, I talked a lot about this. This is the most important piece. Like I said, right? Well, I shot a video right here that actually breaks down those 10 top titles. And I give you multiple examples on how you can use them in multiple niches. Watch that video next, and I'll see you there.